This is how I made this adorable pink-o-ween wreath. So I'm not really a wreath maker, but I decided to come out of my comfort zone and I decided to make a wreath out of mostly Dollar Tree items. So it's a double challenge for me. So I just took one of those styrofoam wreath forms you can get pretty much anywhere. It's like the ugly green kind. And I just wrapped it with Dollar Tree ribbon. And this is a Dollar Tree skeleton. It does glow in the dark. And then I spray painted it pink. Now, the spray paint really doesn't like to stick to these things, but I thought that it would work out fine. So I'm just gluing the skeleton in kind of a jaunty pose here. I want him to kind of be waving. Now I sell these little iridescent bat wings in my shop, glamcandyboutique.etsy.com, and I wanted him to kind of be a fairy pixie skeleton. And yes, he is a he, by the way. These are just black ornaments I had laying around my house for Halloween. And then my followers will be so excited to know that the Halloween baubles are back in stock. I have them in pink AB and also a white pearl AB. I think you're going to love them. A lot of people use them for fake cauldron bubbles, but I'm going to use them for my wreath. And of course, I'm going to go whimsical, and I can't resist. I'm going to make him have a popping bubble in his mouth. Now I tried with my scissors, and then I did the hot knife. I ended up using the hot knife to poke a hole, and then I took a toothpick and put glue on it, put that in his mouth, and then put the bauble on it. These are baubles, they're not ornaments. Ornaments have a very large hole at the bottom and typically have a fixture. These have a teeny tiny hole at the end. So I'm going to take one of the witch hats you can also get in my shop, and I'm going to put some pink ribbon on it. I got this pink ribbon from Amazon. It's just so cute. It's a light pink sheen, and it has some light pink glitter on it. So I just wrapped that around. And I went ahead and glittered the hat because I just can't resist. I'm going to go ahead and use my Moonlight Magic sprinkles because they have white stars in it, and I want to glue a few stars onto the hat. And then I just went ahead and attached the hat with hot glue. So I'm planning on hanging this little sign from his hand, and points if you can guess what my sign is going to say. If you know me, you'll know. But I wanted to have an idea of where the sign was going to sit so I could properly add the accents. So I'm just going to start in with the ornaments and baubles and just make a random pattern with lots of different colors and sizes. Now I really wanted to use my pink widow, which is just a spider I bought at Dollar Tree and painted and glittered, but I haven't figured out a place to put it yet. But I am going to add accents to my witch hat. I'm adding just a paper flower that I had and some pink bats, which you can get in my shop. So my skeleton needs a candy bucket, so I decided to use my ghost, which I do have in my shop. And I'm just going to cut a piece of cardboard and glue that on so that I'm not using too much spackle on the inside. I am going to frost this with fake frosting, which is made out of DAP lightweight spackle and some paint. And then I usually use Rosemary by Michaels. It's by Craftsmart. It's my favorite color of pink. I'm just swirling with a 1M tip so it looks like ice cream. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some glitter and other accents. Now it's time to add some fake candy, and I'm trying to stay with my pink-o-ween theme. So here's a little clay lollipop that I made in the past. And then here are some other assorted fake candies that I do carry in my shop. And if you ever have a special request for me, If you need to make a special project and you need a certain color theme of candies, cabochon, something like that, you can always message me. I'll be happy to help you. So now I'm just adding some Mod Podge, and then I'm going to glitter my skeleton because I can't help myself. And here I'm just adding the candy bucket. So now I've just added some bows. That snowball mesh is from Dollar Tree. And the other bow, it was just a scrap bow I had laying around from a gift that I had taken off and never used. So I'm kind of recycling it. And I just made a little cotton candy out of the Easter fluff from Hobby Lobby. I've done lots of tutorials on cotton candy, so I'm not going to show one here. But you can find it on my Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube videos. I'd been wanting to use this pink widow on my project, but I just didn't know where, and so I'm so glad I found a little spot for her. Now I am super into details, so I wanted to do a little fake baked drip sauce. I will link the recipe for this in the description on YouTube. So I'm going to use some of my sprinkle mixes from my shop, and it's pink-o-ween and pink-o-ween haunted. Pink-o-ween haunted, of course, has ghosts in it. Do you get it? So I got this little wood sign from Michael's. It was like $1 or $2. And then I made this Happy Pink-o-ween decal. And I can also make one for you from my shop, glamcandyboutique.etsy.com. I have lots of decals and appliques for craft projects. And I'm very into little teeny tiny details, so I added some back cabochons here. So I'm going to go ahead and place the sign, but then I realized that the string on it is too small, so I went ahead and took a black pipe cleaner and I replaced the string, and then I'm just gluing that down. And the skull bow is also from Dollar Tree. And of course I can't leave the project alone, so I had to add one more bauble and one more detail. It's a pink-o-ween pink potion bottle, and I'm going to do a tutorial on that this week. And I also made the labels able for you to purchase, download, and print as many times as you want. So this is the completed wreath. I am not a wreath maker, but I think that I did a good job. I'm just in love with how whimsical this little skeleton is and all the little details, the pink widow, the candy bucket, all the pink-o-ween candy, the hat. I love the hat. I'm so excited that I made this, and I just kind of went with it, and it makes me super happy. Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to follow or subscribe. Thank you.